Hey folks, how you doing this morning? Going to make a video on the compass this morning there for you. This would be part 6. Meant to load it down yesterday, but I had complications. There was a storm blowing through here and everything else, so I did this early this morning, guys, and the reason why that I did that is so you can see the compass really good, because of the daytime you just can't see it. And I'm going to start this off by talking about why it's the coldest of the morning. The coldest time that you have before it starts warming up in the winter is of the morning for about an hour and a half or 2 hours right before it starts warming up. And many of you might say, well, why is that? Well, I've got an answer for you on that this morning. When the sun comes up, like you see, what it does, the sun's rays come across, and all of the cold air is up top, you see. There's the moon. There's the moon. And you got a star out that way if you can see it. But anyway, the sun's rays come across, and it comes at the top. The very top. It comes above where the cold air resides, even into the upper atmosphere. Then as the sun begins to lower, it compresses that cold air out of the upper atmosphere down onto the earth, and thus that stays here, and it continues to compress and compress, and it stays cold an hour and a half, 2 hours or whatever. And then after it does that, then finally it gets down to the ground, and then it begins to disperse. When it can't compress anymore, it begins to disperse the cold air. And that's why first thing of the morning, you see, you have cold air, that it's the coldest that it is all night long, is the first hour and a half or so of the morning at dawn. It's always that way. Notice your temperature of the morning. It'll be the coldest that it's been all night long, about right now or a little bit from now. And that's because the sun's rays is compressing it down. But anyway, this thing is mainly about the compass. So let's talk about the compass. First of all, for just hypothetical use only here, I'm using an electronic compass from another telephone. Okay? But you don't want to do this, guys, in these 42 months that you're going to be out here in the woods, the woman running from the dragon. What you're going to do is you need to go get a manual compass, and it'll be a flotation ball in water, very inexpensive. I've seen them for $1.50. You may want to go a little bit more than that and spend $4 or $5, and you'll get a better compass. But you can get them for $1.50. Camping section at Walmart, anywhere that sells camping equipment, they got compasses. But you got to know how to use it, guys. And so now let's say, for instance, this road that we're on here. Let's say you want to get back to this road, but you went way over in the woods over here, okay? Well, what you would do is this. You would come over here, and as you track into the woods, you see, you'll stand back over out of the woods and turn around. And the road runs parallel, so you don't have to come out exactly where you went in at. You can come out 100 yards down. The important thing is you don't want to walk in circles out here if you want to find a road. So let's take a look. And what we'll do is we will put our red mark that we have directly on this road. You see, there's the road. You barely can see it, but then again, I want you to be able to see this compass. So we're at 34 degrees northeast, you see. Now, when we're going into the woods, we are headed 213 degrees southwest. Now, as long as you go in here and you set your manual compass for a dial, or you pay attention to it, to the exact amount, you see, there should be no problems whatsoever. 34 degrees right there, see? It's all about magnetization, folks. It's a magnet. It works off the electromagnet, and, well, I ain't going to say that. We're going to get things blocked if we don't watch. It works off of the Earth's energy forces is what it does. And so, goes a vehicle by. And so what it is, you know, you got a magnet basically is what it is, and you're grounding out on this thing here. Like me, this magnet is grounding out all the way down to my feet. It's what it works off of, guys. It's a magnet. Works off the hyperdimensional energies of the earth. You see this north that you got here? And it's got that pyramid on it with the red arrow. Well, that's very important to know why that is. You know why? Because the Lord thy God resides in the north. You didn't know that, did you? Well, you do now. That's why the pillars in the, the fraternities there don't have a pillar in the north there. They got the other three, but not in the north, okay? Ain't gonna say no more. All right. That should be able to tell you a whole lot right there, folks. Now let's go to the other side of the road. Let's say, for instance, we're on the other side of the road over here. We're going way over into these woods. You get over this way, and we're going to be headed, you know, basically, just like we did before, 34 degrees north, heading in. But if you turn around right here, you're going to be headed back southwest, you see, which is vice versa, what we had back there a moment ago. But as long as you follow this compass, and you keep the degrees that you have of this compass set, or keep it really close to the digital layout, or it would be the manual layout right here if you had a manual one, which you really need a manual one. You really need to pay attention from the main marker, like say right here's the main marker, okay? If it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's where it's at, then you need to remember that main marker between south and west, four markers over, is where you need to be headed when you head back out without manual compass, because you're not going to have the luxury of having all this digital age stuff like this. It's a honing beacon. It's a no-no. Stuff's over with, guys, when this time comes around, okay? Like I tried to tell you, these phones are going into garbage with me, brother. Very shortly. And I know some of you don't understand that, but you will shortly. May not be in the next weeks to come, may not even be in the next few months to come, but it's coming, okay? Thank you for watching my video. I got more coming. I'm having trouble downloading some stuff right now after this storm. It's like that things have been disrupted, so be patient with me. I tried to download 2 or 3 yesterday. I got Crowley's The Giant's Thumb trying to get downloaded now, so see how that works. Thank you for watching my video.